Alrighty. Let's walk across this big bridge and lay Gustav to rest, I think.
Hey, you holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
Just accidentally spilled water all over myself in this very touching cutscene when I was trying to sneak a drink. Oops. Ooh, that's cold. Cold water. Oh. An enemy. Thought he was gonna kill CL for a second. I was not gonna have it. Oh no. This is the boss fight music. You know shit hits the fan when the boss fight music comes out to play. This looks like a Dark Souls 2 boss.
Merde. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thanks.
I like that they like diegetically use their skills. It's not
Ready?
just in combat. Ha! That's cool. Dualliste. I should have applied guard. Oops. That's fine.
Get ready. I would have lived.
Alright. Not bad. What do I need? Sure.
Target locked.
Hey.
Now's our chance.
Ready to strike.
I'm ready. A precise strike.
Oh my god. So close to killing it. Ooh. Pontiff Sullivan time. And it has full HP again.
Careful now.
Ready to go.
Oh god. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Healing light. Oh, why did it heal him? I thought that was my L.
Ready to go.
Ready to strike.
No, that's fine.
Good.
What do I want to use?
Wait in fear.
Not bad.
There, so dodge.
Good stuff. Really need it.
Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay, so there can be gradient attacks in the middle of other attacks. Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but
Need it.
it's just, I don't know, my brain was not expecting that.
Fire. On me.
Okay. Now that I've seen that, I can deal with that.
Here we go.
En garde.
Chroma is flowing.
What do I want?
Thunder.
There we go. What does inverted do?
Watch out, my L.
Okay. Inverted is status that prevents the character from being healed. Okay. That's fine. I'm not worried about this at all.
Here we go.
Blades sharp. From fire.
What do I want to...
Incoming.
Okay. I was too slow on that one. I have not gotten like any counterattacks. Jeez.
Precise strike.
My God. I love these cool cutscenes. So stylish. Dualisto. Oh, we got his sword too, because Verso can use it. That's clever. It's cool that, again, it's all diegetic. He used it in the cutscene. That's so cool. That's so smart.
Well, turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Play again after a base attack. Oh, so you get 2 turns in a row if you use a base attack. I guess we could really upgrade this and, like, really crank it up. So that wouldn't be the worst idea ever. Oh. Combo attack, huh? What's that? Alright. We have Sweet Kill. What is Inverted Affinity? Ooh. That's pretty good. I'm realizing I'm not really using a lot of the items in battles, but it's just because on this difficulty they kind of... They're not irrelevant, but they just are less important. At least it seems like they're a little bit less important. It's so dark. My god, can't see anything. Hey, wait a second. Oh no, that was just light. Wait, is this where I just came from? Oh, it is. Oops. Is it? I can't tell. I legitimately don't know. Hold on. I have to double check this. No, it was not. I just turned around by accident. Alright, let's look around. Just that. Beautiful. So very pretty. So lucky. So lucky to see all these sights and be alive to do it. That's kind of the message, I think.
Useful.
Not going this way. Not going this way. Not critical pathing. Not letting that happen. My controller is vibrating for some reason. Which way do we think is critical path? What is this? Ancient bridge? Oh, this is where we started. I see. Okay, so this brings us back. And this brings us forward. Okay. Interesting.
Good stuff.
Revive Tint Energy. Revive Tints give 3 AP. Ooh. That's pretty good. That's pretty helpful. God, this is so beautiful. Let's, what do I want to put on this? I just want, like, newest. What was it called? Tint Energy? There we go. I'm wifing Lune a little bit right now. But, you know. She's cool. I like having her in the party. Her gameplay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not super in love with. Her legs are kind of messed up. I didn't realize that she had the gold things all the way. The skirt is the best outfit for her, so easy. Skirt and braid hair is just a great look. Clair Obscure. I do like these outfits because they look like armor that someone might wear on the expedition. I do not like basically any of Gustav's outfit. He just looks like Asterion here. His Obscure is okay. But I don't really love Verso's outfit. God, the music in this game is crazy good.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The Paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
Was Lumiere actually a dome?
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us.
You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. The best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Pretty good stuff. Did it spawn me on top of this and then make me fall when I stepped off? Yeah, it did. In the cutscene. That's funny. Oop, I just stepped on Gustav's arm. It's cool that it's rendered in the environment. I like that. There's no SKA around. I was thinking about just putting the girls in my party because they're the ones on the expedition together and it would be like thematically good, but I don't think it's super necessary right now. SK really is huge. Kinda, the scale doesn't really come across till you see him like this, and he's just gigantic. Ah, back at camp.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
New party member? Just who is Mael? I'm really wondering.
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
Huh.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
So she was married. Interesting. New information about CL. Sure. Verso approaches CL, who seems open to talking.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something unusual, then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other.
Huh.
I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Verso and CL spend the next few minutes arguing whether CL should also share. CL continues to tease Verso, who remains evasive. Verso and CL's relationship grows a little bit. Social link increased. They head back to the others. Do I get the opportunity to spend time with everyone now?
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels.
Because He liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Okay, we can do multiple social link events in a single night. Good to know. Lune intercepts Verso as he walks by the fire.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Interesting.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Lune spends some time bombarding Verso with questions. Verso remains evasive, which pisses Lune off, but also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Lune is reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso. I figured it was going to try to pair them together. When the interrogation is over, they go back to the others. It is really crazy that they just have social links.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
How come
Oh, okay, so she
Yeah.
she doesn't have an event that I can do right now.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Who is Julie?
I'm not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Do you want to spend time with SKA? Yes.
She reminds me of someone.
You mean CL?
You mean CL?
No, Mael. Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh, well. That's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
Huh.
You're so very wise.
I think that he's speaking more truth than it sounds. Like, he sounds like he's being quirky, but I think that there are others of us.
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
It's going to turn out it's not nonsense.
That's why we're best friends.
SKA and Verso have fun talking to each other a bit more. Their bond grows. What does increasing SKA's relationship level even do for us, though? It's not like he's a combat character. They talk a bit more nonsense before going back to the others. We did not find any more lost Gestrels while we were out. I should look around for that. I am going to upgrade some stuff. Alright, got that. Upgrade weapons. Alright, there are a few of these that I want to play with. I'm not going to upgrade any of Lune's because I just don't feel like I need to. I really want to upgrade that, but it's way more important that we upgrade this, so I can't justify spending the cash on it. It just sucks that Verlesso doesn't have like any benefit. Oh yes, we're gonna upgrade this. And I just used it by accident. Oh, I did not mean to use that Resplendent. Okay, that's fine. Is there anything else that I want to upgrade? I don't know. The other things that seem really useful are the things that are like... this seems like it could actually be good. That could be really good too. Alright, that's fine. That's covered. Is there anything else? I guess we upgraded the other thing. We haven't gotten any more gestrals. Let's... check up on the others. Let's write in the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices. Let's do this first. Maëlle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Maëlle heads back. Check up on the others. Just another scene. Maëlle quietly approaches Lune, wanting to apologize for her behavior on their way to bury Gustav.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't mean...
It's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's...
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
Kind of like her stain mechanic.
What do you mean?
Theme says mechanics is cool.
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Lune.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Charming. Maëlle and Lune spend more time together in a moment that was special for both of them. This is such good character writing. I like it so much.